Okay, so first things first, just to make some things clear, this episode has already been recorded like a month ago, and the next episode will also be recorded a month ago. But episode 5, that's the episode that I will record in the future, as it is now somewhere mid-June. That is because, no, I'm not a real YouTuber, and I'm not trying to hold onto any schemes. So, yeah, that's why I've been gone for 1 month now. But I just want to make sure to say that the next 2 episodes have already been recorded a month ago, and that's why there will be a kind of an information gap between the 4th and the 5th episode, because I've already been to the end with Will Russian. You can see it in this clip over here. You can see we were doing some end busting, we were dying also, and yeah, finally we've got our elytras, or how you want to call them. I prefer elytras though, and that is not really the way you should pronounce it. But yeah, that's just me. Besides, no, not besides. On the other hand, Will Russian has also been building kind of an empire. He's now got not only an aqueduct, but also many great buildings, and kind of also a prison. But he also has another one in his empire. Didn't know. I don't know whether I've already said that in episode 2, but yeah, he's not alone. He's not solo. So he's playing with another who likes to build and who can really build, because those buildings are looking pretty neat. And yeah, I think that's everything I gotta say in this already 2-minute long intro. Enjoy.
SLG for School and Game. SLG for School and Game.
Ja, goeiedag en zeg maar, it's me Scott, and today we'll be playing Minecraft once again. And if you think, well, where am I? I can say that I am at the place I want to start my base. You see those torches down there? Let me show you. Down here? That is where I'm gonna want to make the entrance to my cave, as I'm gonna want to live in a cave as my real first base. I chose this jungle because, well, jungle is a little bit like Stone Age stuff. I think it represents the Stone Age pretty well, and I've chosen a little bit of a hills jungle biome, although it isn't hills. For some reason, this isn't hills, and a little bit further there is a hills biome, but exactly here are the hills, and there is just a flat jungle landscape. So, first thing I'm gonna do is going home. I've already made a little bit of a template, a little bit of a blueprint of how I want to make my new base. But I've also made some progress. We've already got nether portals and stuff, and I want to show that too. Okay, and I'm back home now, and as you may see, yes, we've now got a portal. We've got a couple more furnaces. Well, I think we've already made this one in the last episode. I have named my Unbreaking 3 Efficiency 3 Fortune 3 pickaxe Coolie's Cobble Crumbler, as I'm often referred to as Coolie. And Cobble Crumbler, yeah, well, it crumbles cobble. But actually it does not, because it's a fortune pickaxe and I'm not mining cobble with that. So it's a little ironic. And I have yesterday found myself a trident when defending myself against the first round I found with a trident. Then I almost got killed by 2 more at half a heart amidst all of the other dangers of other drowns. I was like in the middle of the sea, and well, 3 drowns with tridents were coming at me. They didn't drop tridents, but well, at least I was almost dead. I exchanged 6 emeralds for 2 Nautilus shells, so I had 25 emeralds, and I now got over 100 diamonds, and the rest of the resources, yeah, there's also some of them. I've got some extra wood with me, some extra stone, yeah, I've got all sorts of stuff, and I have got another diet now, bread, because I found some villages. Oh, come on, please, eat it. Finally, I was finally able to eat, and I found some villages. So I've also got myself some hay bales, and well, this is bread for days. That's 3 times the amount of bread, three times the amount of hay bales I've got for bread, and oh yeah, I've also got myself some grindstone. So. I've made myself a map yesterday. I've been doing this for about 2 hours, and in that sea I was almost killed by drowned. Now, you may notice a little problem in this map, and that is that there's a line down there. And that line, that is not just the line of, okay, 2 maps, that they are 2 different maps, but they do have the same chunks lining up, because, well, look at this. Over here, it looks like there is a little bit of an island down there, but it looks like there is more than that. And even a better example is down there, where you see that a very natural-looking lake just gets cut off. And so I investigated it a little bit. So I went over there at that line, and I found out that there are 2 chunks missing in this picture. So I've looked up the seed, and I filled it. I put it into a 1.14 map show thingy, not to look up mushroom biomes, so that I can have the adventure advancement, because that is kind of cheating, and I don't want cheating to happen, but because then I could finally see where the part of the jungle was where I wanted to live, and it is actually over there. I can give you a picture of this over here. So yeah, I'm living a little bit in the west, and Rayfish is, he is in a very eastern part of the world, and I'm going to visit Rayfish, because, well, now you can see that we've got a little bit of a nether system. Not really a system yet. Look, there is Amazon's place, and oh, a little bit of a lag spike. There is the place of Will Russian. He's called it Polonia for some reason. And now if you go all the way down here, like our 3 portals are pretty close together, but Rayfish is not. You have to travel a distance. Then you may begin to see, yeah, the bridge is first. And then we've got his portal. Now, I'll send him a message because he's the only one online. Like that. Now, I am in this maybe not lit up part of... Oh, yes, it's still day. Now, I gave him 1 bamboo and he made this out of it. He also made a system of berry bushes, which is... Well, I said there can be... things can be improved down here. And he's made a couple of shacks. I don't know whether he's done anything with it yet. I don't think so. No, yeah. Okay, this shack has a little bit of stuff in it. And it's also... Oh, hello there. I just also want to make some things out of diorite. You can see down here. And then I actually haven't seen this yet. What is it? Tomb of Rayfish the Oh yeah. He makes his own bloodline. He's already died twice. So Rayfish the first and the second already died. And as he is trying to be representing a Dutch a Dutch trader. Yes, actually. As he needs to represent a Dutch trader. He's also found some fish dying down here. And he thought it'd be nice to make some references to Dutch salesmen. Not salesmen. To Dutch adventurers. So he's got 2 tombstones for Abel Betastman and Willem Bananens. Both references to... oh. Thanks. But first, I found myself a trident. Trident guy. Willem Bananens is a reference to Willem Barends, and Abel Betastman is a reference to Abel Tasman. Ow! Ooh! Okay, so this is getting a little dangerous. Well, thanks for that. Okay, now let's sleep. Before this gets a little worse. Okay. Now I can put it in the title. I almost died, titles. This is so great. Oh, come on. Don't say I'm getting angry. Ah! Just put me on a campfire when walking out of bed. No, there's a creeper. There's a creeper. Why doesn't he light up this place? Come on. Okay. Last shot. Oh, great. Okay, finally. Sleep. Don't say. Ah, come on. Now a spider. So. Yes, I am done. I'm done. And I woke up in the campfire again. Oh yeah, I haven't shown you his boat. So this is his boat with a reference to the great Dutch singer Django Wagner. The name of the boat is Kali, and that's the song of Django Wagner. And okay, this is his. I think this is his cockpit, kinda. And here's the rest of the boat. Well, he's got a stone cutter that still doesn't do damage, apparently. An anvil and some barrels with stuff in it. I've also got, as he is a trader, I've got some karmas going on between us. We are trading mates. And I also want to make a room in my cave as a little bit of a trading part where you can... Ooh! Oh, thanks, mate. So fast. Quick. Go away. Oh. Okay. No, where you can arrange stuff and so on. What has happened here? And why can't I eat again? Come on, I want to eat. Someone was back at Central Station. That's how I call my old home, as it wasn't really my home. Like that. And oh yeah, there are you, maps. I'm going to the place where I'm going to make my cave. I'm going to make a little entrance, because that's what we do. Now the only thing I think we still need is a little bit more iron for some iron pickaxes. I think we're gonna dig lots of cobble, so yeah, let's make a couple of those. Okay, so I think I'm almost there. Yes, this is the passage that gets us to our base. I just remembered that it is the chunk. It's the chunk 20 minus 25 y 2, and that's where I gotta go, and then you can find the torches pretty fast down there. So let's begin making the entrance. And as this cave is actually located at 72, the height of 72. I think I gotta dig down a little bit for the entrance before I can make my cave. Maybe not even just a little bit, but I gotta dig down pretty far because yeah. Otherwise, we've got a big problem when we make the cave bigger, and we end up making our holes outside. That's not what we want. And I forgot to bring my fortune pickaxe with me. I don't think it's a really big deal actually, because I've got so much coal now already. But it's still pretty sad. With that said, this coal is going away. So I'm now at the height of 65. And I think I gotta go down a little bit more, but let's first check the surroundings. Okay, so I checked out the surroundings, and I think the surroundings gave away that we actually gonna need to make the entrance to the base that way, because I found out that I want to make some rooms. Well, if the entrance was this way, I want to make some rooms here and over here, and yeah, actually down there. But there is actually a big hole that goes down to sea level, and I'm actually right at a little bit of sea level. But over there, there's still a part that goes that's still up at 70s and stuff. So I think it'd be better to make a little bit of a turn in this entrance, and then kick in for the real entrance. Then make the base when you enter this way. That's actually what I wanted to say. Oh yeah, and there's gonna be lots and lots of details in this base. Like what I'm doing now, this won't be the real entrance. Yeah, actually, this place will be the entrance, but it will look nothing like this. So the entrance to my base will be a lava curtain. That is actually my plan, which I can open and close from the outside. That is because mobs can't run through it, even though mobs probably won't walk all the way down here. But it's also a little bit of a player curtain. Although I don't think my players will ever try to pillage me or something on a real scale. Because, well, we may prank each other, but those will be peaceful pranks. And I really like the idea of having a lava curtain as a door. Not just a door. Because I think it gives a bit of a classical feeling. So now my pickaxe broke, and I didn't find any iron. And I don't have. Okay, so I'm gonna need to run back home now. Okay, so I thought it'd be a great idea to just bring the whole load with me. So I've got 16 iron blocks over a stack of sticks and my crafting table to make iron pickaxes when I'm there. I think that's a much better idea to do. Okay, we're back, and we are gonna start all over again, making 3 pickaxes, and probably running out of those 3 pickaxes, making 3 more. But now we've finally got enough resources to do so. I just have no words. I went all the way home to get myself a little bit more iron. I even got 15 iron blocks with me to just find iron 1.5 meters after where my last iron broke. The last pickaxe broke. How? What are the odds? I couldn't find iron anywhere, and here is just 6 iron lying in the ground ready to be picked up. What kind of joke is this? And once again, I find iron. This, I found some iron down there, and I now find iron up there. What is it with the just not finding the iron when you need to thing? Why does this game hate me so much? Off camera, everything goes alright. Everything goes even exceptionally better than it has ever been. I found a trident on my first round with a trident. It was almost my first round of kills, actually. And on camera, everything goes wrong. I don't know why that happens. I probably can't find diamonds too on camera. Well, I did, but those 100 diamonds aren't from the camera. They are almost all found off camera. I think this is long enough. Like over here, you've got the lava curtain. Let's actually make this a little bit more. Yeah. Now everyone sees that this is not really natural. And then you've got way to the mine, to the portal, and then up down here, the entrance to the real base is coming in. And once again, for the third time in a row, and I actually heard an enderman. Once again, for the third time in a row, I have found iron. And it's at least 3 again. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Hold on a second. 10? Ah. So for now, I think this is going to be a ground level. I think that because I think I don't need to descend any further. And it'd be nice if we don't need to descend any further. Oh, now it's getting a little chuckle out of me. The amount of iron I'm finding. It's just... it's full of stupidity. Okay, so I just thought it would be cool to have kind of a pillar. Like a stalagmite and a stalactite connected to each other. I thought that would be very cool to have in this base. Isn't this the 6th time I found iron with these 3 pickaxes? I could have made 14 more pickaxes out of the iron I found now. Out of 3 pickaxes. That's ridiculous. So, I've actually made myself the first half or 1/3 of the living room. I think half. And I also made a little bit of pillar, as I said. But, sad as it is, I ain't got more time today. I thought I would have a little bit more time, but I forgot that I had to do something more. Now, probably the beginning of the next episode will show me already having the blueprint of everything dug out already. So I probably have the living room dug out already and all the other rooms. And I'll show that at the beginning of the next episode, I think. But because next episode we're gonna want to make a little bit of the details, but most importantly, we're gonna want to move to this place already, so that we don't have to wander back to the central station again and again and again. So, well, it wasn't really an episode that we did many interesting stuff, but, well, at least we're gonna kick off, because, yeah, we're gonna settle, finally, in the 3rd episode, finally. So, see you all next episode. Bye!
Leave like, comment, and subscribe. Leave like, comment, and subscribe.